Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Hyperdrive Top 5 Ships. We're here, I just did my Hyperdrive account. I just wanted to go through some of the stuff on here. What are the top 5 ships you get by unlocking the Hyperdrive bundle? We're going to talk about that here. Just, we don't need like have a hours and hours long, but we can have a fun conversation. If I can get my cursor to move, there you go. It is moving now. I'm going to start off with an honorable mention right off the bat. It's going to be Houndstooth. Guys, you've got the node open for Houndstooth. You got the node open for Bosk. Farm the heck out of those guys. This should be a daily farm every time. This guy is a tank. As soon as you get him to 2 or 3 stars, I've got a Gear 11 Bosk already here, 3 weeks in. This guy goes in the lineup. The Houndstooth is still today the best plug-and-play, all-around tank ship in the game, taunting, tank, everything. And when you get Executor, it really takes a whole nother level. The Houndstooth is amazing. Honorable mention, get in there, start farming it, get it active as soon as possible. But what are our top 5 ships you actually get with the Hyperdrive bundle? Well, coming in at number 5, it's the Xanadu Blood Cad Bane ship. This baby is in most early Hyperdrive lineups. It does a lot of great things, specifically inflicting breach, and breach enemies have negative offense, so it's just giving a lot of extra negatives to your opponents when they are breached. Plus, it gains stealth at the beginning of the encounter, and whenever their other scoundrel allies suffer a critical hit, he's going to be stealthed a lot and so difficult to hit, so inflicting a lot of breach. Physical damage to target, 65% chance to attack again, and inflicting breach for 2 turns. And he also does an AoE and calls in an assist, where you can call in your other big bangers that you get with the Hyperdrive, inflicting target lock, and when they have target lock, he inflicts breach. So a lot of breach, a lot of reduced damage, a lot of negative impacts for your team. Did I say number 5 and number 4? Number 4 is going to be Ahsoka. I'm mixing up my thought. I was playing this out ahead of time. My brain was saying things. I'm mixing that up with actually using the ships. Anyway, Ahsoka Tano's Starfighter. She is a straight-up baller damage dealer, and if you're going a Jedi path, you're going to want to get her ship maxed out. You're going to be able to get it in the Galactic Warshop. Farm that thing every time possible. It is a beast ship, and as you farm Negotiator and using it early on with Mace Windu, she is a banger, boys and girls. She has a special ability where she dispels all debuffs and gains protection up, and if she dispels debuffs, she gains retribution. Here she's just dealing damage, and if she has target lock, she grants another ally offense up. She's getting rid of buffs here, and this is her big old smack ability. She just flies right at your enemy, just gives a giant amount of damage and gets rid of all their buffs. And her reinforcement is also dispelling buffs and giving a bunch of extra health. Ahsoka Tano comes in at number 4. At number 3, the Slave One. I'm so glad it's still the Slave One in Galaxy Heroes. I haven't changed it to Boba Fett's Starship or whatever we're calling it these days. Fire Spray, I'm gonna get my Fire Spray ship. Okay, Slave One. It does basic damage, and that's fine. What you're really hoping with the Slave One is a couple of things. It can come in, it reinforces as a taunt. It gains taunt, retribution, protection up, and critical hit immunity when it comes in as that reinforcement, which is a nice way. It doesn't have a ton of health and protection, so it's going to die fairly quickly. But if it absorbs 3, 4, 5 turns from your opponent banging on it, then he does a lot of good there. Otherwise, you can have it in your starting lineup and you're trying to build up to this bad boy. Deal physical damage to all enemies and bonus damage equal to 20% of their maximum health and more bonus damage. This thing is a banger. If you can get to it at the end of the battle, it can wrap up a battle real quickly. It's also getting a bunch of damage, and when other enemies get breached, its seismic charges cooldown, so it's reducing the cooldown here. Just a really good ship to have, and as you're leveling up Boba Fett early for credit heist and other aspects. I mean, bounty hunters, you go get Chewie with them, you go get the Millennium Falcon with them, you get the Executor with them. As you're doing all that, the Slave One is just a really good ship. Coming in at number 2. I love this ship. I love this ship early. Obviously, this ship is perfect when paired with the Malevolence, with General Grievous' ship later on. But early on, you guys, this is the first reinforcement ability you should spend, because at level 2, it inflicts a buzz droid on all enemies. That's great. But at level 2, Blind all enemies for 2 turns. This means that the first time they make an attack, they're going to miss, and that is so valuable. Early on in Fleet, this has won so many battles for me. Saved my bacon when I was low health on my other ships, on my big offensive producers. Putting that blind in everybody, putting those buzz droids in everybody. It is this Vulture droid can save your bacon all the way up and down. It is a great early ship in Fleet Arena, and awesome later when you get the Malevolence for sure. I wouldn't do the second one, call a random droid ally to assist, because you don't have a lot of other droid ships. This one's the same thing. When another separatist or droid ally, the Vulture droid has a 90% chance to assist them. And so he's just adding buzz droids all over the place. It does a lot of damage. You get a buff immunity here too. I love the Vulture droid. I love bringing it in as a reinforcement, getting that blind out there. It's almost like bringing in a tank. It just makes all the damage stop for a turn, and it's so good. Coming in at number 1, boys and girls, my favorite ship. My favorite ship in the game, the TIE Silencer. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Obviously, the TIE Silencer goes better with the Finalizer. The Finalizer makes it do more damage, gets it some health recovery, it gets health steal up with the Finalizer. It is a better ship with the Finalizer. But, this thing isn't every fleet you're going to find in Fleet Arena, probably for the first 3 to 4 months. He just does damage. He's stacking damage. Each time the TIE Silencer is damaged or damages a target-locked enemy, it gains 7% turn meter and 8% offense stacking until the end of the encounter. The stacking doesn't stop either. It does not stop. Every time he's damaged or damages a target-locked enemy, he's stacking more and more and more and more damage. He stuns enemies when they have more than 50% turn meter. If he doesn't stun, he gains advantage. He deals physical... This special ability, save it up. Smack somebody hard with it. Just smack them. Once you've stacked all that damage, you can be eliminating enemies. If it defeats an enemy, gain 20% turn meter and foresight for 2 turns. Now, here's the biggest deal and why I like the TIE Silencer so much. It is sitting on Kylo Ren Unmasked node. So while you're maxing out Kylo Ren Unmasked to 7 stars, which you're going to do early in the game, it's very important. He's a great plug-and-play tank. You're also farming the TIE Silencer. And I recommend just taking the TIE Silencer all the way to 7 stars. Just keep going and get it done. It's a very easy farm. You can have it to 7 stars really within a week of getting your Hyperdrive bundle. And that's another reason why it is a great ship and comes in at number 1 on the list, because it's very farmable, very much damage it's doing. It's stunning. It's just an incredible ship. I love me some TIE Silencer. Plus, it can blow up. It can blow up resistance ships. Launch Princess Leia into this place so she can do Mary Poppins Force stuff. Just give her that opportunity. Dear old mom pulling off the Force. Anyway. There you go, guys. There's your top 5 ships from the Hyperdrive bundle. Let me know what you think. Did I miss anything? Gave an honorable mention to Houndstooth. Also, another good ship in there is the IG-2000. It comes in and stuns, does multiple attacks. It's a really good ship to have in there as well. There's a lot of good ships usable. You see me use a TIE Fighter because when it gets foresight when it uses a special, and then every time it evades an attack, it gives the capital ship turn meter. There's a lot of good ships. You don't get Anakin with the Hyperdrive, but you should be farming it right off the bat. There you go, guys. There's your top 5 ships for the Hyperdrive bundle. Hope this helps you as you jump into Hyperdrive. You do all your farming. You're looking for your early ships. Guys, have a great day, and always remember, Nooch too good.